What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to A Patriot's Touch. Today we got the '07 Escape back in the shop. And no, we're not worshiping the devil. It's got a busted window regulator. Today we're going to be changing just the regulator. So that means we got to take the motor off and replace the regulator to the motor. So if you're curious to see how that's done, stick around. Maybe we'll learn something together. With that being said, let's get started. Warning, this is not a how-to video. This is how I do what I do. And sometimes you might not want to do what I do. Come on, Twisted Sister. The tools you're going to need for this job are going to be a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, a 10mm socket with an extension and a ratchet, and a small flat slotted screwdriver. So yeah, I just got off from work and we got to get this done as soon as possible because my daughter's going to Jersey tomorrow and she's obviously using this vehicle and we want to make sure that the windows close a little bit better than they do because we don't want to have any issues with theft. So let's get to it. Alright, so we got this tape on here holding the window up. So yeah, it's pretty simple to take this off. There's a Phillips screw down in here. There's a Phillips screw right over here, right behind this little panel. Take a small, thin, flathead screwdriver and you just pop that panel out. Then you have access to the screw. And there's a screw down in there. You start by taking those screws out. Once you get those screws out, pop this little surround off. And I like to pop this little sail panel off first. Now, normally you don't have a speaker. That's aftermarket. That's something I've done. So since it's like that, I'm just going to hang it over there for now. When you pop that off, it's just going to basically come off. Now, I know you're going to feel like you're breaking it, but you're not. You're just going to have to get behind it and pop it off. Like so. Boom. Just like that. Once you get it off, it just basically comes right off. There's a wire harness over here you got on clip. Then you can take your panel and set it aside. One more Phillips screw. Take it off this bracket. It's the armrest bracket. Actually, for now, I'm going to take this and I'll let this dangle. Careful when you take the plastic off, you don't rip it and you don't stretch it too much. Otherwise, it's going to be like out to here when you're going to put it back on. It's got some kind of a tar kind of glue that remains sticky. You don't have to take the plastic totally off. Basically, all you got to do is expose this nut here, and these two screws here, these two bolts. So yeah, you have two 10mm bolts, 10mm head bolts right over here. One on this side, and then the other one's right here. Loosen these two puppies up. I would definitely get some kind of tape just to prevent the window from smashing down and breaking. You know, when you have the regulator out. The tape that was on there was getting kind of long in the tooth. So for the time being, we're going to replace it. All right, now that's up and out of the way, you should be able to take the whole mechanism out. Once you unbolt the window motor, dumbass. All right, once you free up the window motor, then you just fish all the broken shit out. just like that. So today we're going to be disconnecting the regulator assembly from the motor itself. Oh shit. I guess no, we're not. This is going to be lazier than I thought. So basically just the way it came out is the way it's going to go back in. So I'm going to attach the motor. I like to get all the bolts in and started before I tighten any of them up. So this way they're all indexed correctly. So the regulator comes all the way up. So as if the window was in it, it would be all the way up. So I'm going to lower it down a little bit. So I'm going to reconnect the button. Lower down about half of the way, so this way you can see both of the bolt holes. Take this out of the way so we can maneuver over here. Okay, and you pop in those two little studs. Throw the lock nuts on them, get them in place. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit taking the tape off, so I put it back on temporarily. Okay. Now we're going to drop the window. We're going to lower the window. Shouldn't use that word drop when you're dealing with glass. All right, lower the window into the holder. And we'll get those with these bolts, and we'll hold the window in place. And pretty simple. 1, 2, 3. I remember changing other regulators in this vehicle, and when I got them, they didn't come with the motor. Maybe that's a new thing that they got going on now. But yeah, that simplifies it a great deal. All right, once you got it all tight, it should work fine. It should open down beautifully. Let's try it. Dare I be daring and put this back before I try it? Sure, let's give it a shot. Feeling lucky today, folks. Connect your plastic back. It sticks back to its stuff, that stuff. Plug in your thingamajig. Wire harness. Oh, that's upside down. Yeah, like this. Once you get that back in, hook it over the top. Pop in the clips. And you put the screw, and you put the screw back in where it's hidden, back behind the lock handle. And you put this other Phillips right back in here. So there you go. Window goes down, window goes up. Probably a 5-minute video-ish. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped you with your issues. I'm on the Instagram at a.patriotstouch. Check us out on there. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on A Patriot's Touch.